Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't planning on doing anything today. Had a long night last night, did a 12-hour shift and got to do another one tonight. So I can't believe I'm up now, even try to do this video. But y'all know me, when y'all send me stories, um, you know, hey, I just feel like I just have the need to talk about it, tired or not. So, as always, guys, let's get right into it. All right, guys. Before we go any further with this, for those y'all who like the videos of Murder My Dog, you could go down my video timeline, look at my shorts. You can see everything that I'm doing with him on my shorts, So I think I'm just gonna use that section for him until he get big enough. So if y'all, I know a couple of y'all like, can you do some videos, keep updated. So go look at my shorts and you will see the videos dealing with him or whatnot. But anyway, let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about this young lady by the name of Sophia Mason. Sophia Mason is 8 years old, and the story is coming out of Hayward, California. The story goes, as always, a child come up missing, and now a body has been found, and and you pretty much know the rest, what's happening here or whatnot. So, again, somebody just sent me this a while ago, and let me give you the backstory what's going on here. Cause this was what I'm looking at was updated on March the 11th, and here's how the story starts off. Police are looking for a missing 8-year-old girl from Merced, if I said it right, Merced, Merced. And here's what we know. All right. The Merced police are looking for a missing 8-year-old girl who was last seen in the area about a month ago. Merced police were notified Sophia Mason, which is the young girl y'all see at the top right there, the picture right there. They were notified that she was missing by officers from the Haywood Police Department. Both agencies are conducting an investigation to find the child. She has family in Haywood, and they are the ones who originally reported her missing, said Merced Police Detective Sergeant Calvin Haygood. Mason was last seen on February the 10th in the Merced area. The Haywood Police Department was able to take the mother of the child into custody, and the child was not with her, Haygood said. According to Detective Haygood, the mother is still in custody of Haywood Police. It's not clear if the girl is with another family member or if the mother is trying to keep the girl from being taken by police. She might be trying to conceal the child from law enforcement to prevent the child from being taken into the custody by Child Protective Services, Haygood said. Haygood added that the child and her mother live in Merced with the mother's boyfriend. Police also contacted the boyfriend, who also didn't know where the girl is. Mason and her mother are known to frequent Haywood and in cities in Southern California. Anyone with information about the missing girl can call Detective John Pennegar at 209-388-7712 or write to Pennegar J at cityofmerced.org. Okay, so this will happen. She was reported missing. The baby was reported missing. Now, as of today, for what I looked up,
killing of an 8-year-old.
The mom has been charged with this child's death. Okay, guys, we heard this plenty of time before, so this shouldn't be a surprise, because we just heard this over and over again. So this really shouldn't be a surprise to nobody that this is going on. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and let's go.
Old Hayward girl, CBS's KPX5's Betty Yu joins us live in the studio with the very latest on the investigation. Betty?
Well, Brian and Julia, we're learning right now from the Merced Police Department that they're actively working to positively identify the deceased child that was found inside a home. They're trying to determine whether that child is in fact 8-year-old Sophia Mason, who had been reported missing. Police say the child's body was discovered yesterday evening on Barclay Way in the city of Merced. In the course of this investigation, they also met with Sophia Mason's mother, 30-year-old Samantha Johnson of HAYWARD. Johnson was already in custody at the Santa Rita jail in Dublin. She'd been arrested by HAYWARD police for a warrant stemming from a child abuse incident that happened in Alameda County last year. A family member of Sophia's tells me that that child abuse case is related to the missing 8-year-old. Johnson was ultimately arrested for the charge of murder and remains in custody. Merced detectives have also determined that Johnson's boyfriend, Dhante Jackson of Merced, lives in the home where the deceased child was found. Soon after news spread about the home being searched, he went on the run. A warrant has been issued for his arrest for the charge of murder. Now, this investigation is still ongoing, and
the child's body was found in the home of the boyfriend. They did a search and he's on the run. It'd be safe for me to say how ironic. How ironic. Told y'all guys, same thing over and over again. Same thing over and over and over again. Just a different child in a different day. A different child in a different day. So she gets in trouble for child abuse, and it got something to do with this baby right here. Okay? So now let's go on to hear about this man right here, who they are looking for.
We are tracking breaking developments in a heartbreaking case out of the East Bay.
The search is now on for a man wanted in connection to the murder of a child in the Central Valley. 8-year-old Sophia Mason from HAYWARD had been missing for several months, and now the body of a child fitting her description has been found in a home in Merced. That body has not officially been identified as Sophia's. Sophia's mother, Samantha Johnson, now being accused of murder. She's been in custody in the Bay Area since Thursday. Police say she was giving suspicious answers in regards to the whereabouts of her daughter.
And today, Merced police announced that they're also looking for Johnson's boyfriend, Dhante Jackson. He's wanted for murder. Investigators say the child's body was found in his home. Last night, sources told NBC Bay Area that Sophia's mother claimed that she had given the 8-year-old away. Sophia's foster family is devastated by the possibility that she could be dead.
Periodically, her mom would come in her life randomly and take her away and say she was going to raise her on her own and she didn't need my aunt to do it for her, but she wasn't mentally competent enough to actually do it on her own.
Dhante Jackson is from Merced, but is known to visit the Bay Area. Anyone who sees him is urged to call 911.
Right now,
It's a damn shame, guys. It's a damn shame. Or like I always like to say, it's a motherfucker ridiculous. Like it is. And shout out to Eddie Murphy, because that's where I got that saying from. It's a motherfucking ridiculous. As with a lot of these stories, it's a motherfucking ridiculous. But this got to be one of the first stories that the body has been found in the boyfriend's house. So apparently, either whatever happened to that child happened at his house, or that's where they plan on dumping the body at, and it was found at his house. Now they're saying the body has not been properly identified yet, but come on, guys, we know how this story goes. When they find a body, 9 times 10, it is the child. It never fails. When they find a body, it is the child. So, and then the place where they found it at, the boyfriend house, I mean, that's pretty much sound like to me a dead giveaway that is the baby that they have been looking for, and it is her body. Okay? All right. So we're going to go just a little bit more deeper in this. And right here, we're seeing that the family has said this could have been totally avoided. Let me guess, CPS was involved. I guarantee it. Let's see if we can do this without the ads.
There are more.
Okay, and there is some ads, so we gotta wait till the ads get through. All right, guys, I am back, and the ad is finished, and let's go and see what's going on with this.
And bars this morning for murder and her boyfriend on the run, all in connection with a missing 8-year-old girl. 8-year-old Sophia has not been seen in weeks, but the body of a child was found at her mom's boyfriend's home in Merced. And police have not released the identity, but Sophia's mom, Samantha Johnson, was arrested on suspicion of murder. Police say her boyfriend, Dhante Jackson, is on the run. Sophia was reported missing after Johnson told family members that she couldn't handle the girl anymore and had to give her away. Sophia's cousin says there were signs of abuse for years.
We knew and had reported to CPS and to police officers multiple times over the past several years that when Sophia was in custody with her mom, she was in danger, that something could happen, and nothing was ever done. She kind of fell through the cracks of the system.
Sophia's cousin says Samantha had a pattern of coming in and out of her daughter's life, taking her out of school and moving her around to different hotels. They also say that she had engaged in illegal activity, including allegations of prostitution. Johnson will be transferred from Santa Rita to the Merced County Jail, and an arrest warrant has been issued for Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, told y'all a lot of these stories, they're going to get worse before they get better. They're going to get worse before they go to get better. And these people be letting these people come into their house and just do some of everything to their children. This is why I say now, guys, come to the point now, you know, y'all going to have company things like that, you know, until you got something established, that's when you let the kids around them. But if y'all ain't got nothing established, then your children don't need to be around nobody right now. I mean, they just don't. And see, when I do these stories, thank God I don't have any children. You know, I just thank God I don't have any because I couldn't deal with this. You know, I would probably got my first case, probably my first last case, because they probably would have locked me up for life. Like I said, I ain't no tough guy, but for my baby, I will be that tough guy. I will be a Incredible Hulk. And I'm pretty much sure everybody else would agree and probably be the same way with their children. Okay? So, it says the family of Sophia Mason is speaking out after police announced the discovery of the child's body in Merced Friday. The body is believed to be Sophia Mason, who had been missing since December. Mason's mother, Samantha Johnson, was arrested Saturday on suspicion of murder, and a warrant was issued for the arrest of her boyfriend, Dhante Jackson. This could have been totally avoided, said cousin Melanie. She said there were signs of trouble for years. We knew and had reported to cops and police officers multiple times over the past several years that when Sophia was in custody with her mom, she was in danger, said Verlatti. I guess that's the last name, Verlatti. All right. That something could happen and nothing was ever done. She kind of fell through the cracks of the system, as with a lot of these children. Y'all can't see them picture, but this was a pretty baby. As always, this was a pretty baby. Looked like she was just full of life. Rest your soul, baby. Verlatti, dear, read my video. Sorry if I'm fucking up your last name. Said Johnson had a pattern of coming in and out of her daughter's life and would take her out of school and move her around to different hotels. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Her life with her mom wasn't a good one, said Verlatti. Her life with her grandmother, my aunt, however, was really good. She was happy, she was loving, she was joyful. She loved going to school, being a little kid. Verlatti said Sophia's aunt and grandmother would have happily raised her. Now family members are trying to piece together what happened. Investigators don't yet know whether the body found in the boyfriend's home is Sophia's, but police said they hope to make an identification soon. Jackson, 34, is believed to be on the run after hearing that his home was being searched by police. He is reportedly known to frequent the Bay Area, and police are asking for assistance in locating him. The child's mother will be held in the Merced County Jail, since that county is where the child body was found. Wow, look at that. Wow. Verlatti said the last time they saw Sophia was around the holidays. The little girl did manage to call her aunt about 2 weeks ago before she was reported missing. My aunt received a phone call from Sophia, and she said Sophia where are you? Because she hadn't seen her. She has been missing, and she said, I'm with my daddy. I'm at the home with my daddy. It's unclear how long the baby was in the boyfriend's home before it was discovered. This is an ongoing investigation. Merced Police I ask anyone with any information to contact Detective John Penninger at 209-388-7712. You know, we hear a lot of stories that when people are hearing things are going on, it seems like that the family don't do anything until something happens. And we hear a lot of stories that people have been trying to fight to get the child in a safe place, but was very unsuccessful. And according to Melanie here, you know, they would have happily raised the baby, and the baby was with them for a period of time, but Samantha kept coming back and forth and getting her and jumping from place to place. So, with that being said, more likely it's just kind of hard for them to try to intervene or try to get this girl some help because she won't be in one place for long. And now, you know, they said last time I talked to baby, she at her daddy's house. She said she was at her daddy's house. And they don't know how long this child been over there at that man's house. All right. Let alone, I guess now, if it's safe to say, if that is her body, which I'm sure that it is, how long her body be hidden up in that man's house. All right. You put all this together, again, how a lot of people say the system failed, the system failed the system failed the children, excuse me. And you can't do nothing but to agree. Because the more stories I do about this, the more it's coming out that these children are being failed when people are actually crying out for help for the child. The child can't cry for help for themselves because for some reason they don't have a voice. And if their voice do be spoken, it's like their voice is going unheard. So you got other people that are speaking up in effort or hoping to save a child's life. But as long as we got this going on, their cries are going on deaf ears, or the people do come out and they always claim they don't find anything, this is what happens next. And like I said in one of my latest videos, you know, I think a lot of them just come in and do a quick check and they're just going by their business instead of doing a thorough check. Check every crevice and crack, like she said, this baby fell through the cracks. That's part of the reason how this happened, because the baby fell through the cracks. But we can get an agency up there, they just do a thorough check. And not only that, you know, and do thorough follow-ups, which I'm assuming, I'm hoping that's what Child Protective Service do. Some of them come out there, they do one checkup, and then they come back and do a follow-up checkup to make sure everything is okay. I hope they do that, but I don't know, because I don't have any children. I never lost no children to the system. But apparently that's not what's going on, because later on down the road, again, this is a story we come up with. And it's beginning to be the same process. The child come up missing. They don't know where the child at. They have heard that right there. You know, talk she gave the child away. Which that is possible, you know, with the child trafficking thing that's going on and the big, whoever, I don't know what's going on, what's getting big with this now, but I'm seeing stuff now where child pornography is coming up real heavy now with these stories, you know, and human trafficking. It's getting real big in these stores now, so it could have been a possibility that she might have did it, but I think everybody saw through her bull crap, all right? And went to this man's house, and they found the body. Now, I would like to know what made them go to his house and search. Did she come out and say that that's where the baby was at last, or what? I don't know. Now you got to do this on the run after they searched his house, which pretty much tells me he know what's up, and he may have been the one that did it. Because why run? Why run? You know? So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have just much detail on this yet, because again, it sounds like this story is real fresh, and it looked like it first hit back in December. But now they got enough evidence, I guess, to pinpoint the mom and saying that her story she was frivolous, if I said that right. All right, and plus she was already in trouble for a child abuse charge, which involving this sweet little baby here. So like I say always, guys, as always, just stay tuned for more stories like these and more updates that come along with this story. All right, and I would definitely do my best to keep you updated with this story, just like I do every other story that I have done. As always, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section or what you think about this. And if anybody who knows this baby or been around this baby or know the family member, you know, I welcome you all to come speak your piece on my platform, because this is what my platform is, you know, giving a voice for the voiceless, you know, because the children are the ones that need to be protected. They're the one that need to be protected. And it seems like they're not getting it now. They're not getting it at all. They are getting harmed everywhere they go. And that's what makes all this so sad. Amen. Chris Thorns, thank you for listening, and see you next time. Peace out.